Do you ever feel tired after sleeping for a long period of time? I do. And throughout my 4 years of high school, all I could do was feel tired. When I was in school, I could do anything. I could have fun, I could learn, I could be social, but at home, everything changed. When I was at home, I was always tired, so I took naps in my free time. And when I woke up, it was always dark. This made me just go right back to sleep, and I slept the entire night. But when I woke up in the morning, I was always tired and I felt really bad. But people my age, they didn't take naps in the middle of the day. They were doing extracurricular activities, they were having fun, they were socializing, but I didn't do any of that. And when I went to school and I realized that this was happening, I knew I had to change because I was being left behind. And that's when I created these 3 important rules that I follow every day to improve my sleep routine. My first rule in improving my sleep routine is by having a consistent bedtime schedule. According to the Sleep Foundation, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, even on the weekends, reinforces your body's sleep-wake cycle. So this means if you need 8 hours of sleep, you need to wake up at 5 a.m., then you need to go to bed at 9 p.m. But it all depends on each person. Some people need 8 hours of sleep, some people need 9 hours of sleep, some people need 5 hours of sleep. It's just up to you to figure out how much time you need. And you need to adjust your schedule accordingly. But it's best to add the most sleep as possible and keep the minimum as the baseline. My second rule for my sleep routine is to set up a sleep-friendly environment. So to me, it's a dark room with a very dim clock and also an air purifier. But the National Sleep Organization says that the optimal bedroom temperature for sleep is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. So that means it should be a bit cold in there and you should have your AC or fan on. Personally, I use my fan, but you can also use your AC. Also, if it is very loud and it is very bright in your room still, you can use an eye mask or you can use some earplugs or a noise machine to make it all better. You should not have any electronic devices in your rooms because with that, it would mess everything up and you won't be able to fall asleep. Building good daytime habits is the final but most important rule, which is to find out what products hurt your sleep. The results of a study from the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine suggest that caffeine taken 3 or even 6 hours prior to bedtime significantly disrupts sleep. Even 6 hours prior reduces sleep by more than 1 hour. So caffeine is one of the things that you shouldn't be taking right before sleep, but others include using your TV, exercising, eating, and using your phone 30 minutes before bed. All of these can disrupt your sleep, so you should avoid them at all costs. If you avoid them, you'll be doing really good and all these rules will affect you and you will sleep better like I do now. Conclusion, to sum everything up, if all of these are used like I said, everything should work out perfectly fine. All you have to do is figure out what meets your commands. If you need to adjust a little bit, then adjust a little bit. But everything should work out fine and sleep better. Thank you for your time.